Okay, so we're playing the North East derbies today, where we're going to be playing Newcastle and Sunderland. Weird thing is we've played 2 games more than Manchester City, but we have won one and lost one. So they'd be able to go ahead of us if they win both of their games. Now, we're top of the league, but we've played 1 game more than Aston Villa, who we lost to, and we've played 2 games more than Manchester City. I just want us to know where we're at. Okay, as you can see here, we're currently sitting top of the league. Manchester City 2nd, Aston Villa 3rd, Arsenal 4th. Now, if we go back to the schedule, since the last time you saw us in our boring 0-0 draw against Manchester City, we beat Tottenham 2-1 in the 91st minute. We beat Fulham 2-0, and we lost to Aston Villa 2-1 in the end. But we got Newcastle and Sunderland here today. Newcastle, we're ground sharing at the moment, but they're the home team at this precise moment. So they're going to have more of the backing. Let's get into this. Once everyone's played the same, once everyone is on the same wavelength, we will be able to find out exactly where we are, where we're meant to be. And that's about it. That's the main thing that we need to do at this precise moment. Because I just feel like we are not there yet. Newcastle lost their last game. Been a bit up and down so far this season. Remember, a few episodes ago, we played Newcastle. I think it was Wednesday. We played Newcastle in the Super Cup final and beat them to win the Super Cup for the very first time in our history. But we are going to go again today and try and be. So, to me, if we win both games, we're the best team in the North East by far. Wood sends it across, can't really get there. Oh, that is horrific. It's a corner kick, but should have probably done better than where he hit that. Alright, Woods now going to take the corner, swings it into the near post, gets flicked on, but over the top. Back here to Kramik. Going out again, Newcastle playing out. There's another mistake, and we finally pounce on it with great effect. That's twice now Newcastle have done that same mistake. First time the keeper was able to stop it, but this time wasn't enough. And we were able to slot it home to make it 1-0 after 8 minutes. How are Reading doing? Still in the bottom 3. Fuck off. If you don't know the bottom 3, it's that. Oh, I need to stretch. Whee. Okay, so we're 1-0 up. Manchester City are playing Chelsea. It's currently 0-0 for them, which will help us a little bit more. And Chelsea need to do us a favour here. A bit. Sunderland are beating Reading 1-0. Leicester are beating Bournemouth. West Ham are beating Arsenal. Going long. Couldn't get the header for that. Oh, that's a bad pass. And we're able to intercept it. A lovely ball down the line, but gets cleared. Thomas with the ball through, and he's wide open there and slots it home. 2-0, 29 minutes gone. And we are really showing our dominance again now. That is a beautiful pass by Thomas. Able to get it away from the Newcastle player. Slots it through the middle. Excellent touch. Takes a slight deflection, I think, and Kramik was wrong-footed. And he goes behind to make it 2-0 now. If we can get our goal difference up, it will help us massively. All right, Seba going back now to Mbola over the top. Right, 41 minutes gone. No changes in the City Chelsea score. That is a beautiful pass. Marco Aurelio going back now to the keeper. Milligan out wide here to Embolo. Here to Seba down the line here to Lewis Scully. Beats his man, crosses it low, and the keeper off the line, across the face of goal. Newcastle are defending with their lives and not very well, and we're just not really for fuck's sake, City have scored. Yeah. City are beating Chelsea 1-0. If we look at the table, they have 2 games in hand, 3 points behind us. That loss to Villa has really annoyed me now. It is what it is. We've had 12 shots, only 3, 13 shots, only 3 have been put on target, which is not helping us at all. Right, an hour gone. Okay. Tottenham have got a goal as well. I do think this is going to become a 2-horse race. I think Villa will fall off at one point, and I think it'll be between us and Manchester City to see who can win the league. A little bit worrying. They have so much more firepower than what we do, and that is a great finish there for Newcastle. They are not giving up. Noah Darvik able to get the goal, making it 2-1 now. Newcastle still in this. Right, 7 minutes of normal time left before hopefully we could walk away with the 3 points. Maybe Chelsea could do us a favour and get a goal. But Reading have scored as well to make that 2-1 against Sunderland, who we will be playing next. Manchester United beating Fulham 2-0. Now there's a throw in here. The 91st, 92 minutes gone now with 6 minutes added on. This may be a chance here to kill the game off. Everson is in, cuts it down across the face of goal, and there's Miles Lewis-Scully. It makes it 3-1, and brilliant move by Everson. A lovely placement of the cross, and 3-1 now. We will be walking away with all 3 points. An absolutely incredible performance. 6 minutes added on, and the 6 minutes are done, but the referee's still playing, and there's the full-time whistle. 1 North East derby done. 3 points. Let's get to the second one. Right, here we go then. Final game of the episode. Final game of today. And we are going to be playing Voice Crack Sunderland here today. We have played a Champions League game since then, but I think we drew it. Yeah, we're done in 15th. We haven't lost a game. Drawn 4, 1-2. Lille Braga, we drew 0-0. But I'm doing full rotation, and I'm keeping all of my players fully fit for the Premier League action. I am not wasting any time whatsoever with that. This is on the wrong ears, isn't it? No, it's on the right ears. Why does it feel really fucking uncomfortable? Anyway, let's get back into this. To the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Juliet, you never ever be alone. I love you, and that's all I really want. Talk to you, Danny, on a weekend. This is a love story, baby. Just say yeah." All right, I've had enough of singing Taylor Swift. Let's play Sunderland. Right. Oh yeah, we lost the last time we played them. We have a very indifferent record against Sunderland. We either do really well or really shit. There's no in between whatsoever. Right, we are at St James's Park for this game here today. Trying to pull out an extra. Man City have already won their game, so have Tottenham. Nottingham Forest have destroyed Crystal Palace. And Reading lost to Wolves, with Chelsea destroying Fulham. So if you look at the league table right now, we go top just because we're playing this game. They do have a game in hand. Manchester City, 2 games in hand over us. So they can, if we win this game, and they have to win both of theirs, they can go 3 points ahead of us. Overall, why are we playing so shit against Sunderland again? We do this every time. Every time we play Sunderland, we just decide to melt. That's a great win there. Into the box, Woods round the defender. There's the 1-0 lead that we needed after 15 minutes against Sunderland. We win this, we are the greatest Northeast team in the Premier League in the world. Alright, 25 minutes gone. He's in, he shoots, he gets blocked. I'm going out for a goal kick now. We need to be doing better in front of goal. Dorrington to Ballard. Ballard back to Dorrington. Dorrington trying to come out with it. And Lewis Scully with a front foot press. Does brilliantly well. Woods now trying to find some space for him to cross or pass. Cross it to the back post. Heads it across and it's gone wide. Alright. Oh, lovely little. I think this was multiple flick-ons there to get to that. But they're saying Miles Lewis Scully might be fractionally offside. But it's going to count. Let's have a look at this. So launches it in. Wharton flicks it on. Zezzy flicks it on. And there is Jack to header it into the corner. What was that 2 flick-ons to be able to get to it? That's what I like to see from a long throw-in. So yeah, if Man City win their next game, they will go level on points with us, but we'll go atop of us because of goal difference. Unless we win this by an astronomical amount, then I don't see that happening. I've always been about wanting to have the top goal difference. Always wanted it, always loved it, always like having it. But it gets to a point where I'm like, just win fucking games. That is it. That is all I care about, is just winning football games. Out wide here to Woods. Here to Cunha. And there's Miles Lewis Scully stabbing it home. 3-0. 60 minutes have been played on the clock. I think it's time to make a few changes now. Seba's going to come off for Mikel. I'm going to bring Castro on. A lot of players are tired because of playing in the Champions League recently. So we're only going to make 3 changes now to the end of the game. Rest Jax. Let's bring Dario Castro a go. If we could get 4 more goals, which will be 7-0 that we need to win by, we'll be level on points, level on goal difference with Manchester City. But it don't really matter. All we need to do is win the games and then see what happens. Alright. Embolo. Cross it in. Zezzy. Valencia heads it back into Castro. It's a bit of ping-pong header in now. Mikel. Oh, that could have been 4-0 there. Very, very close. Sucky. Sucky, $5. I'm going to take it now. Comes out wide here to Lewis. Lewis going long. Good interception there to Michael. Runs it through. Runs it in. Has a pop but goes over. I think the goalkeeper saved that. He did. He's going out for a corner kick here. Going near post. Doesn't get it. Zezzy tries to win that. Sunderland now going to try and hit on the counter-attack. Done well to get the ball in there. The clean sheet would be really nice, by the way, game. Right, final changes of the game. 5 minutes remaining of it. Tottenham winning 3-0. Man City, yeah. With a late kickoff anyway, so just looking at the results. Reading losing, not good. Sitting 19th. They are only 3 points, 2 points away from getting outside the relegation zone. So we'll to fight for. Right, that is going to be it. We're going to finish the episode here today, top of the league. But when we come back tomorrow, we're going to finish I'm going to go through January transfer window. And then we're going to be back for the final games of the Premier League, the final 14 games, because there'll be 2 games a day for the final of the Premier League season. So make sure you stick around for that. Can we win the Premier League of the 3rd time of asking, and most probably end the series, because if there's a Carabao Cups up, I couldn't care. From that, we will see. But we're Love with Care. Mine has been Mark. You guys have been amazing. Peace.